Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Rayceen Productions co-host and moderator. Joining me is Rebekah. Welcome.
Hi, how you doing?
I am doing great. How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Awesome. It is such a pleasure having you here with us today. And so let us get into some things. All right. So please share with our viewers a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Awesome. Well, my name is Rebekah Laur'en. I'm a singer-songwriter, producer, and composer. I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia. That's my hometown, but DC was born, raised there as well. So DMV, I truly do claim it. I love music. I'm a lover. I'm truly a love bug. And music, I'm just thankful for the gift and ability to touch people and love people through my craft. So yeah.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Please talk to us about when you started creating music and what your creative process is really like.
Okay, yeah. I first started creating music when I was a child. Honestly, since I can remember, I've always been moving my feet, singing, yelling, doing everything. But I started to perfect it around the age of 8. And like a lot of us, I started in church. And I started to play guitar and sing in church. And then when I was a teenager, I actually got for a Christmas gift around the age of 15, it was a music software program. And I started to learn how to make my own beats. And then I started taking voice lessons at 17, and then it turned into a whole thing. So that's kind of how it started. But in the sense of the process, it really is like a sense of meditation and also just play for me when it comes to creating music. I love to mimic life. Art is a mimic of life, right? It's a reflection of life. And I love to tell stories, but also just whatever I'm in the mood of that day, my music will definitely reflect what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what others are maybe going through around me. And yeah, that's how it goes.
Fabulous. Now, you have training as an opera singer. Do I have
Yes,
that
I do.
correct? Yes, you do. You have
Yes.
training as an opera singer. So, how has that influenced you? And is that something you plan to incorporate in future projects?
Oh yes, that's definitely something I plan to incorporate. I know for me, it started with my first voice lesson when I was 17. My voice teacher, she actually discovered that I had a wider range than what I was singing. I was singing in the basement. Everybody always wants to like a nice low Sade type voice. But she was like, actually, you're a soprano. She had me singing some Italian arias, some songs, art songs, preferably said. And from there, I actually got into a school called Westminster Choir College, where I studied more of classical music. And I will be honest and say that training opened my whole entire mind to music, and in the sense of just the way in which music truly is a true source of communication among human beings of all races, languages, of everything. And in that, I left the opera world just because I just wanted to create my own music. I got kind of tired of singing songs that so many other singers have sung, and I'm like, well, I want to sing something unique. So I started to create my own music, and within that, I have like in a lot of my live performances, I do actually add my higher range, where I'll hit a very high note and I'll sit on that a little bit like a little songbird. But I am actually currently working on arrangements in the sense of more choral arrangements that have the influences of R&B structures and tones and colors, but also at the same time that are still classical influenced songs. So I'm working on a lot. I'm finding a way to fuse the two worlds. It's just so much to music. I love how classical world is endless, and that's how I feel about popular music as well. It's just so much to do with those two worlds. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Tell me, what do you find the most rewarding or fulfilling, when it comes to creating music and performing?
Honestly, it's just whenever you get up there, and even if it's one or two people who come up to you and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you totally sung a song that I needed to hear. That was totally for me." Because I write out of a lot of my own experiences. I've written out of heartbreaks. I've written out of joys. Out of wins, losses, everything. And so when other people come up and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I needed that. Like that was something I needed." It validates like I see why I went through that. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mhm.
know why I had to write this song. So I feel good at the fact that I can really touch and reach people in the way that I never really thought I could sometimes. That's my way of communicating. So it feels good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Any upcoming performances or anything you
There
want people to
are.
check out to look out for?
There are two shows I have going on. May 26th is DC Black Pride, introduction to DC Black Pride, which I'm excited about. So that's May 26th. It's a free event, actually, free
Oh.
drinks, free everything. Like all you gotta do is just show up. It's gonna be me with a lot of other performers in the area, which is amazing. And then June 2nd, Creative Suitland is actually doing Pride on the Porch, and I'll actually be their featured act. So you should definitely come out. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. June 2nd. And then, yeah, May 26th, all the information is on my page pretty much. So if you go to my Instagram, r.l_music, MUSIK, you can find all the information.
Amazing, amazing. Do you have any dream musical collabs?
Oh my gosh, yes. Honestly, if Prince was alive, it would be Prince and Michael Jackson. Like those two incredible musicians. We know that. Like that was the peak of the golden era from the 70s. Like even, I would love to even collaborate with Lenny Kravitz even now. That would be an amazing
Mhm.
collaboration. But those two, Prince and Michael Jackson, that's the honest truth.
Awesome. Any upcoming artists have you seen around town or around or anything that you're inspired by or you're excited by?
Well, so there's one artist in particular. We're actually really cool now. B Steadwell is her name. She's an
Oh.
amazing artist, and I've had the opportunity to perform on stage with her. That's always been a blessing. But some of the others, I would say like Alex Vaughn. She's a new artist actually out of the DMV. She's been out here for a while, but she's like finally hitting her peak. She's an amazing artist. I would love to work with her. And Ooh, Gold Link. Gold Link is a pretty cool cat too. So yeah,
I
yeah.
love that. I love that. Well, Rebekah, how can people find out more about you, keep up with what you're doing, follow you, and reach out to you if they want?
Oh man, so I'm extremely active on Instagram actually. So on Instagram, if you just follow r.l_music, MUSIK, I'm like you message me, like I tell people, you talk to me, I talk back. That's literally what I do. And even Facebook, I'm active on Facebook as well. But Instagram is definitely my plug-in. Like you want to see what's going on with me, clicking on Instagram. So, yeah.
Terrific. Well, to our viewers, you can check the description below for links and you can keep up with everything that Rebekah's got going on. Rebekah, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been such a pleasure getting to chat with you, and we wish you best of luck on all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
To those watching, please follow Team Rayceen Productions on social media and click around our YouTube channel and check out our other interviews, vlogs, forums, and more. While you're there, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And most of all, viewers, thank you for watching.